we performed really well. We stopped the run, controlled the gaps up front, really kind of dictated the game like Coach Stapleton says he wants us to do. And, we came out a little sluggish after halftime, but, we picked it back up after that first score. And just had a really good overall game offensively, defensively, and on special teams.
Yeah, I'm from Pickering, Arkansas. You guys beat them 52-0 last year. They got beat 52-7. That was like South Carolina's most lopsided road win since 1912. When you think about last year and what Arkansas had done last week, do you have trouble taking them seriously?
This is a new week. We take every single game serious. Any given Saturday, anybody can bring their best game. We always get everybody's best game. So, it's about us. We want to perform at our best. And, we always talk about playing a faceless opponent. We want to come out and do what we need to do. And that's really what we're focusing on, is getting better each week. Arkansas has great threats. They got a great running game, great passing game, great coaches, and great defense. So, any given Saturday, they'll come out and give you the best game.
What's your take specifically on the running backs, Collins and Williams? That seems to be one of the
They're great threats. They can run the ball really well. The freshmen, really strong and explosive, can break at any point. We got to bring our A game, be able to stop them up front and make them one-dimensional.
Is it odd finally not going up against the spread, no huddle teams, kind of traditional football?
We get a different look every single week from everybody. So they'll probably do something a little similar to everybody else that's kind of affected us in a negative way. So we'll prepare for everything. But being able to play a team that runs the ball a little bit will be a little different, because we've been facing all these spread teams that like to sling it around a little bit. So it'll be fun to play the run a little bit more.
What's it been like helping along all those young guys in the secondary?
It's been fun to seeing all these guys develop. Bradley, Eddie, Landon, Collins. Seeing the players that they're becoming and teach them all the things they need to know has just been something really fun. And they're doing a great job.
The competition like with Bradley and Eddie at cornerback, what's that like?
They compete really well every single week. They compete in practice all the time. They're both two great corners that have really developed into really good pass controllers and people that can guard you one-on-one and also go up and get the ball. So, they've become really good. They've developed really well.
Is there a difference between their games? Do they want to play a different style?
Not really. Bradley's more of a quick twitch cover guy, and Eddie's long, strong, able to cover people and control them up front. So, they're a little different in a sense that their body types and how they play, but, they both do the same exact thing pretty good.
But then you've had more push up front with Ashawn Robinson, some of those guys. How does that help you guys in the secondary?
We don't have to cover as long. Whenever you get pressure on the quarterback, it really helps you out. Jarek Williams had a big sack. Ashawn had 2 big sacks. Jonathan Allen had a big play during the game. So, getting pressure up front really helps us out. When the quarterback can't see or isn't standing still, then, that really helps you out in coverage, because they don't get a clean pass or a clean look at the defense. He's played unbelievable. He's a big, strong, physical guy. And when you get hit, you feel it from him. He's strong now. And we'll be messing around off the field and stuff like that, and he'll push me around, and I'll be like, "You got to calm down, man. You're too big to do that now." But he can hit you. He can cover really well, and having him blitzing is just a really good threat too.
His second game back there, just kind of assess Landon, how he's played so far.
He's played good. He does exactly what Coach Stapleton tells him to do. He's had really good eye control, fits the gaps when he needs to fit the gaps, has good coverage, and knows exactly what he's doing most of the time. So, having him back there with me has just been really good.
Have you helped him out any back there?
He knows a good bit of it, but I just try to help him out every now and then whenever I need to.
Power running teams like Arkansas can hit the big play-action pass every now and then. Are there some keys that you read, like in the offensive line or the running back?
Yeah, you always got to read the triangle, like Coach Stapleton says, from guard to fullback to the other opposite guard or whichever side of the field you're on. You got to read the triangle, and if you see high hats, you got to really trust and believe that, and let the front guys control the running game. We're more secondary support anyways, so we got to be slow to the party.
Yeah, I know your offense has been controlling the ball really well. What's that do for a defense when they're holding the ball 35, 30 minutes?
That's really a big factor. Keeps us rested. Whenever we go out there, we're ready to go, and it kind of tires down the opposite defense. So having them control the gaps up front, run the ball really well, and then being able to pass like they're able to pass right now has just really helped us out a lot too.
Last one. Were you a scout team?
Definitely.
Early on. And
yeah, definitely.
What do you recall from those days, and who were you going? Who were the guys you were going?
You learn a lot. You learn a lot about what the speed's like and how fast and how you got to react in certain situations. You know, when I first came here, I was going up against Trent Richardson, Marquise Mays, Darius Hanks, AJ when he was a quarterback, and you know, going against those type of guys really kind of develops you at the same time because you get to see how fast the SEC is really like before you get out there and do a game-like situation.
And what's the biggest adjustment from free to strong safety?
You know, not too much. You know, both people are in the middle of the field equally, and both cover equally. So, you know, there's really not a big difference